Ah, hello everybody. Good evening. I hope you're all well today. Let me move this to the side real quick. Welcome, welcome. It's good to be here again. I hope you all are well today. Hmm? I don't know if this application just had a glitch. Welcome in, Hale. I hope you're doing well today. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you for asking. It may not look like it, but today I've made myself a latte. Hmm. Welcome on in, Nanak Lee. I hope you're doing well today. I hope everyone here can welcome Nanak in. We will be getting to Omori today, but I thought I'd take the time in the beginning of the stream to talk to you all. I must also slightly apologize for the delay of the opening of Cafe Nocturne today. Things got very busy. Let us turn on the music once more. What a nice little playlist this is. What games have you been playing, Nanak? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Ah, that is a, oh, what are they called? Souls-like game, correct? Good. I don't want to be rude and mispronounce your name. There is a sequel to that, yes? I will say I have been slightly interested in this game in the past. It is only currently, let's see, $15 on Steam. Perhaps I'll put up a poll and see if this may be a game that I should stream one day. Currently we are playing Omori on the channel. And even the second game is... Bloodborne is quite a good game. I did have much enjoyment out of that game. In fact, I actually beat it all in one sitting. Very good aesthetic. I also did enjoy Elden Ring quite a bit. When places how? I am looking at the Steam page currently. It does seem to be more well received than its predecessor. Are these aliens? Are these aliens? Are there aliens in the first game? magic system. Ah, let us avoid spoilers for now, just in case. Perhaps one day I'll check this game out. I don't know if I'll do it this stream or next, but I do need to redo my debut slides. Re-looking over them, I've come to realize they are quite lacking in information. I said what I liked, but not necessarily things I like in them. Like I said, I like anime and movies, but I didn't necessarily say what anime and movies I like. I will say one of my favorite animes of all time is Hellsing Ultimate. Quite a good anime if you have yet to see it before. The episodes can be quite long, but still good nonetheless. I tend to find myself liking longer form anime. Currently I'm watching Gundam Unicorn. And those episodes are quite long. I think they're about an hour each. Besides the last one, I seem to remember it being an hour and a half. Same with The Origin. The Origin was quite interesting. It was a fun watch, but some lore things I feel are slightly inaccurate, but what am I to say? I do believe to have watched that, but I invested time in animes for the longest time. Work just eats time. I understand. I'm not as much as an avid anime watcher. I do need to catch up with Overlord 4. I tend to watch what I want to watch. Especially if it's older, I don't really mind. It's hard for me to keep up with new anime, especially when it's ongoing. I tend to get busy and forget that an episode aired, so I like it when it is all finished. I did start watching Trigun because I saw the trailer for the new anime. And I've come to realize that I have never seen the original. I know not everyone is a big fan of the art style, but I feel like the more I watch the trailer, the more it grows on me. Though I also don't have a nostalgic attachment to the original Trigun. Let us chat for another 10 minutes or so, and we'll move on to the game. I believe I can hold the connection between Cafe Nocturne and Twitch for about 2.5 hours today. Perhaps a little longer. We'll have to see. So far, I am quite enjoying Omori. Someone please remind me if I don't remind myself to turn on the content warning for the bot. I would like to play some more of those classic pixel horror games. I believe Eve just got a remake not that long ago. I never played Eve myself, but I do remember watching YouTube videos of it. There is a game that comes out tomorrow called The Mortuary's Assistant. There is a demo for it, but today we are playing Omori. I would like to play a horror game at some point. Ah, it's slightly funny. There's this game on Steam called Garbage Bad Dream Adventure that I'm quite interested in. I believe it came out in 1990 and hasn't gotten a port since recently. Came out July 7th. I believe it had a mobile port, but that's about it. It does look quite interesting, to say the least. Perhaps there's a trailer. Ah, hell. I do remember you asking about a VOD channel. There is a very basic YouTube channel up now, which I must put a link for somewhere. But hopefully I can maintain putting VODs up there. Let's see. Perhaps I can find... I seemingly cannot find a trailer. Ah, that's why. I called it garbage. It's called garage. Even I misread sometimes. Let me pause the music just for right now. Words are indeed hard. I've talked about this last stream, but English seems to have some nuances that I'm not quite used to yet. I believe this is a point-and-click adventure game. Look how weird this looks. I love it. There is a movie that just came out not that long ago called Mad God that was being worked on for 30 years. And while it doesn't have the same aesthetic, for some reason I am reminded of it. It does look very unique, to say the least. It is also nice seeing lost little games like this being ported to modern hardware, so they're more accessible. There also seems to be a lot of... I don't know if that's kanji or Mandarin. But I'm almost curious where this game was developed. How do you describe? I've heard things like this be described as a fever dream before. Now, I don't know if that is something that you all might be interested in watching me play. Oh. I do not want to watch a video on the ending that just started playing. I'm going to make a tweet on the Bird app real quick. Perhaps I'll make a poll. The poll is up on Twitter. I put a link in the chat just now. Shall we move on to Omori? It has fever dream aesthetics and some technological horror. A very weird vibe, indeed. Though I seem to quite enjoy media like that. As I said, I very much enjoyed, well, I don't know if I said if I enjoyed it, but I did quite enjoy Mad God. Not a single piece of dialogue throughout the entire thing. I do like the Cronenberg movies as well. My first was Videodrome. And that is a very odd little movie. I'm also a big fan of David Lynch. Perhaps my favorite being Eraserhead. Oh, thank you for the retweet, Nanok. But it is something to keep in mind for the future. Now, let us move over to the game screen, and we shall start Omori. Ah, here we are. I've just now come to realize that perhaps patron could be a little confusing for some. The most recent patron spot is for followers, not of the Patreon variety. Let me change a few things. Or Twitch will get angry at me. What would make an apt title? There we go. The game is currently booting, one moment. It does seem to always start in a small little window. Let me adjust that. There is a full screen option as well. Where were we? Ah. Perhaps today we can get out of the... Perhaps today we can get out of the prologue, yes? We need to make our way back to Basil's house, if I remember correctly. I must say, the art in this game is always quite pleasant. Hopefully the game isn't too loud. Please let me know if it is. I'm quite a big fan of the Resident Evil games. And every time I go to a merchant, Resident Evil 4 has ruined me. What are you buying? What are you selling? Let us head to Basil's house right away. Ah, some of the flowers are dying. Ah, we can water them ourselves. Very good. None of these seem to be dead. Though, some of the ones over here seem to be lacking color. Though, there's nothing about them being dead. So we should be able to move on. Cactuses. Are we fully healed? Yes. What a weird entrance for a house, I've come to realize. It does look quite pleasant, though. Ah, you... The music sting that plays when he's on screen is very... modern horror vibe, which I do quite enjoy. Very, I don't know why, but I'm reminded of the works of Ari Aster, such as Hereditary and Midsommar. Stay calm, Aubrey. I'm worried too, but that won't solve anything. Let's go look around the forest. Maybe he wandered off and got lost. Yeah, cheer up, Aubrey. We'll find Basil. There seems to be a little hole in the ground. In a vast forest. Seemingly we can investigate. Maybe a hole isn't an apt description, more so a crack in the ground. I'm very curious to see how this plays out. Let us eat some fruits. I don't believe we should save just quite yet. Are there any more? Perhaps we can come back here later and water more plants. Can you water plants without them being dead? Seemingly not. There's the pinwheel forest. We did get a map last time. I just don't here we are. Is there specifically a part for the vast forest? This is the... here we are. So the pinwheel forest is a part of the vast forest. So they're quite big pinwheels. I know. I bet my pet rock will know what to do. Pet rock. Hector. A pet rock named Hector. Sorry. I found that quite amusing. Perhaps I shall get a pet rock one day. Ah, Foggy Bridge. Foggy bridges remind me of Silent Hill. Perhaps any environment in fog will remind me of Silent Hill. Ah, this little bunny creature seems to want to fight. A forest bunny. How cute. I do feel bad for attacking these small little creatures. It seems we only get energy for when we are attacked ourselves. So perhaps only tougher fights you can release energy. Because that does seem to be quite strong, almost like all-out attacks in Persona 5. We received 12 XP and 3 clams. A little lacking on the clams, but oh well. We do have an adequate amount of clams, I would like to think. We received a bracelet. Is that some form of armor? Ah. Our defense goes up by 1. Wouldn't hurt to equip. Ah. Jax. Jax is a weapon, is it not? Ah, we cannot change the weapon of Omori. What does Jax do? Ah, reduces speed, I see. I have seemed to go on in a circle. Tofu. Tofu can be quite pleasant. Ah, there should be a keycap. Welcome on in, Kuroshika. I hope you're doing well today. Usually if we follow these, I don't know if to call them bloody footprints or not, but they seem to lead to keycaps, which I'm not 100% certain on what they do. How are you today? Please, if there is anyone else here, please welcome in Kuroshika. Ah, welcome, Testu. I hope you're also doing well today. Good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Ah. Did you sleep well? Ah. This is what I would like to think my self-insert into this game. Ah, did you go to sleep late last night? Oh, this is the Foggy Bridge. Though I feel like we should maybe explore slightly more, yes? Ah. It does happen to the best of us, does it not? Plum juice. Though I feel like once I get rid of this window, I'm immediately going to go into combat. And I was correct. Ah, this is our first time we've had two enemies on screen. Shell attack again. There is a poll currently up on the Bird app on my account. Before we started playing the game today, we checked out a trailer for a game called Garage. So if you'd like to check out the trailer and vote on that poll, it would be very much appreciated. And also, little oh, I forgot to turn on the content warning for this game. There we are. It does seem like a weird little game, but interesting nonetheless. Let us heal Aubrey with a snack. Ah, we seem to have ended combat before we could do that. Let us heal her now then. I wonder what this slot is for. Perhaps in the future, if we are given the opportunity, we should buy more candy. I don't know, guys. I think Basil is in this forest. I don't think Basil in this forest. My bad. But we haven't even searched the whole forest yet. We can't stop now. Cheer up, Aubrey. We'll keep searching until we find him. If we don't find Basil soon, maybe we should meet up with Mari at the playground and figure out what to do from there. The Wise Rock. I give solid advice in exchange for clams. What kind of advice would you like? Let's get some good advice. If opportunity does not knock, you can always build the door. I'm not sure if that helped me in my current situation. This area seems to be a bit of a maze. Does anyone have any plans for today? Ah. I don't quite understand why, but picking up these keycaps gives me a very ominous feeling. There's even a little crack on the ground, like at the house. It also seems that our team energy bar there at the bottom is up at 4, which I believe means it carries from battle to battle. Good to know. Well, I guess I have yet to confirm that. We shall find out. Give me one moment, I will return. I have returned. It is slightly bizarre that I haven't seen the... perhaps enough time hasn't passed. That I haven't seen the content warning that I made pop up in chat yet. Thank you, thank you. I hope everyone is relaxed. As relaxed as you can be while watching this game. Though thankfully we are in the sort of cutesy part of this game. Though from what I have heard, I only expect it to get worse. The hands part from last time was unnerving, if you were there for that. I am almost slightly curious as well if how often we will swap back and forth from Sunny and Omori. One moment. Even my throat gets dry, talking so much. Ah, more footprints, which means more keycaps. Perhaps I actually should be fighting these for the experience. It is but not as tall as the one east of the stump. That one goes all the way up to space. A ladder to go to space. I'm sorry, I missed the last bit of that dialogue. Ah. We are afraid of heights. So perhaps we will get that one later. That one is happy. I also believe that... Oh, unfortunately we have lost our first party member. It was, unfortunately, carelessly not paying attention. Perhaps we shall also heal. I believe Hale said last time that they watched some of this game, but I'm curious if anyone here has actually played this before. I do remember it being quite big when it first came out, though I never got around to actually playing it. Back, unfortunately with very low health. We should have bought more candy before we set out on our little expedition. I really should keep in mind the emotion chart. Perhaps I'll give that another look after this battle. Let us see. Sad is strong against happy, happy against angry, and angry against sad. I shall take a photo with my mobile device so I can reference it at any time. I do wonder why that creature shows up every now and then in set locations. Oh. Very curious. Hey, Mari. No luck so far, I'm afraid. Oh. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I was there. I wish there was a way I could help more. We're all doing our best. Maybe we should start looking outside the forest. There's a character down there in the bottom right that seemingly has something. I've yet to understand if those are side quests or not. One moment. Ah. Seemingly we're talking about the very tall ladder. The one that leads all the way to space. Though I am seemingly afraid of heights. You're growing stronger and stronger every day. You can handle climbing the ladder, can't you? Even I don't know if I could climb a ladder all the way to space. Not necessarily from the fear, but I do fear my arms would give out. I could survive the fall, but that doesn't mean it won't hurt. I don't know about this. Do you think it's going to be okay, Omori? I'll say yes. East of the stump, which is back a little bit ways. Well, maybe I shouldn't say back. Ah, speaking of candy, we need to go buy some more. And let us save as well. Grumble, 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 grumble. Hey Van, is something wrong with Burley? She seems a little upset. Oh, about that. Well, you see, it seems that somebody has gotten rid of the tetherball. Look at this pole. Can you believe it? I am quite fond of the little detail that Candy has stuck to his back. What are we looking at? Exactly. The tetherball is missing. Van here used his arms and swung too hard, and now the ball's gone far off somewhere. Never to be seen again. I told you not to use your arms, Van. You gotta use your head. Like this. Sorry, Burley. Using my head all the time gives me a headache. It's because you don't have a hard head like I do. Burley needs a harder head. Let us go look for this. Let us go look for this ball, shall we? We have time? Well, within the context of the game, maybe that wouldn't be a great idea. Perhaps a missing friend is slightly more important than a missing tetherball. It does seem that these two are in charge of this little playground. Ah. Burley joined the party. Perhaps only until we find this tetherball. They did say it was in the vast forest, so let's go that way. Everyone seems to be neutral, so I shall stay neutral as well. Ah, that was quite a bit amount of damage. Though this little forest rabbit seems to have a lot of health. Ah, there it goes. I'm almost curious if it dies partway through the turn, if it actually dies, or if it waits until the end of the turn to go away. Kel has learned Rebound, though I'm always curious if he would have learned that sooner if he did not die. Where could this tetherball possibly have been flown off to? Ah, I can refer to Sad is strong. Unfortunately. Are you tired, Sheikah? Everyone's health seems to be fine. While I don't have the exact same sleep cycle as humans, I must say I do quite understand. Ah, yes. Coffee fixes everything. At least in my experience. Unfortunately, my powers are not strong enough quite yet to be able to pass coffee through your screen. Perhaps one day. I need to make someone angry. That unfortunately did a lot of damage. the one thing I didn't do was buy more candy. How unfortunate. Is there anywhere nearby you could get coffee, Sheikah? I do like to consider myself a little bit of a coffee expert. So if you ever need recommendations on what to get. Like this morning I made myself a nice little latte. I guess instant coffee is coffee. The boss, Rika, over on Twitter, did give me a recipe for instant coffee that is quite enjoyable. I do plan on slightly modifying it here in the future. But you can put ice and honey and milk. It makes a nice little concoction. Unfortunately, the last time I made it, I didn't quite measure everything out properly. There is something about the art of making coffee that's quite relaxing for me, that instant coffee seems to not share. Buy more candy. More than that. 10 should be fine for now. I did get tracking information today about my cold brew coffee. I'm quite excited. It's from a place in... Oh. What was that state called? Missouri, yes. Big Bone. We have got more candy. It is coming from St. Louis, Missouri. Unfortunately, the tracking website that they use is down, so I can't quite say when it will show up. But after I brew some, I will have to tell you all how it works. There is that cold brew that that pre-packaged cold brew that I ordered. Hopefully coming soon as well. I'm giving the tracking website, no. The tracking website is unfortunately still down. There seems to be some sort of shadow dog. Yes, I would like to pet the dog. You felt something in your hand. You got a can. I don't quite understand what a can does, but nourishment. We have still yet to find this tether ball. Very nice little skill. I am quite excited for the pre-packaged cold brew that I'm getting. It was slightly expensive, but I'm quite fond of the company that makes it. So I'm excited nonetheless. Perhaps when that comes in, I will be able to taste it live on stream. One of our hero, I believe, is almost dead. Let us fix that, shall we? There is the Omori viewer warning. I'm unsure why that took so long for it to pop up, but probably because I didn't have it enabled the entire stream. I turned it off for the just chatting segment of this. Is there more vast forest off to the east? Ah, seemingly so. Perhaps the tether ball ended up out here. Ah, Foggy Bridge. I don't know if Foggy Bridge leads more to the vast forest or somewhere completely different. Maybe we'll have to come back later and check it out. This seems to be more vast forest. Apple juice. That is the train station. I don't believe the tetherball would have gotten that far. Life Jam. That is new. Ah! It revives somebody. Putting jam on toast. I'm not the biggest fan of jams, but I can see the appeal. This seems to be a inverted forest bunny. Very curious. It unfortunately seems to hit quite hard. Unfortunately, Aubrey did not survive. Perhaps if a character gets attacked one turn, they are more likely to get attacked the second turn. I will have to keep that in mind. Is the three-leaf clover a charm? Ah! Ah. Our luck goes up by 3. I will say I have not fully grasped the concept of luck in an RPG. Perhaps it just means we'll get better items. We are still indeed looking for this tether ball. Even though we should probably be looking for our friend instead. But seemingly we have yet to find this tether ball. I'm going to refer back to my chart to see. Happy is strong against angry. Ooh. Omori does sad. Ah, pep talk. Though perhaps I could use hero to make the forest rabbit not mad. Ah, that did a decent amount of damage there. Keeping an eye on the time, I will be able to keep open Cafe Nocturne to you all for about another hour. Perhaps we will go back to... Ah! We have found the tether ball. We are victorious. Yoink. Ah, what a fun little word. Yoink. Now I must remember how to get back to said... How unfortunate. Sad takes more damage to... I can't remember what the tier gauge is called. Heart? No. That would make more sense for the life. Perhaps instead of attacking, I should actually play this smartly. Because I believe happy creatures that are happy tend to do more critical attacks. So I shall use hero skill to make it happy. And I think I used it on the wrong person. Fantastic. Ah. But we won. Unfortunately, no one leveled up from that. Though we are close to level 5. Give me one moment. Let us head back to the playground. Given that this is an RPG, I would... Ah. We cannot go to the trade station just quite yet. I know this is an RPG, but I don't know how important the RPG is to this game. If that makes any sense. Perhaps I should be fighting every enemy I see. I do forget that Kel, that is his name, correct? Has an attack where he can attack every enemy on screen. I hope everyone is having a pleasant time, even if you are just looking. Perhaps here in the near future I'll play a game that everyone can get involved in. Come in, James the Epic Guy. I hope you're doing well today. Please, everyone, welcome James the Epic Guy in. Are we getting a special item? As you can see, I'm putting it to good use. I was thinking, since you're all kind to help me out, I'm going to be generous and teach you my special skill. And first, I got a question for y'all. Which one of you has the hardest head? Ah, we're learning a headbutt. I feel like that's more of a Pokemon move than anything else. No hard feelings. Get it? That sounds about right. So Aubrey is going to learn headbutt. Ah, yes. I was correct. Hopefully it does a good amount of damage. Now you try. That looks like that would hurt. And also mess up my hair. And also ruin my bow. Very important things to keep in mind. I feel my hair would get messed up if I were to headbutt anything. Especially the way that Burley headbutts things. Fine. But if I'm doing this, I'm going to give it all I got. I feel dizzy. I knew I saw talent in you. Congratulations. You've passed the test with flying colors. Oh? What's happening? From this day forth, I hereby declare you a bona fide headbutter. Aubrey learned headbutt. Take the certificate. Show your friends. I'm sure they'll be proud. You got a butt certificate. I'm not 100% sure if that's what that means. If that is the correct certificate for a headbutter. Ah, I see. Stronger when Aubrey is angry. Good to keep in mind. So now we need to go to the ladder east of the stump. But first we need to save. We are unfortunately still not out of the prologue, which is something I hope to do today. East is this way. There's also more. Oh. I can only call them bloody footprints, but this is usually where... Usually those lead you to the keycaps. Remember what Mari said, Omori. You're stronger than you think. Don't worry, we'll be right behind you. And if you fall, we'll be here to catch you. Kel, don't scare him. You won't fall, Omori. I promise. Ah. The hands are back. You are no longer afraid of heights. Good. Ah. We can climb this ladder now. I know there's a reason why we never climbed this ladder, but I can't put my finger on it. On the tip of my tongue. Oh well, here goes nothing. I've never played the game, but I've heard tales of the ladder from Snake Eater and Metal Gear Solid game. Wait, hold up, guys. Shoot. Where is he? I just had him. Where's who? Hector, my pet rock. I swear I just had him in my pocket. Unfortunately, if Hector fell off this ladder, it might kill someone. He's family. Starting to sound like a Fast and Furious movie. Ah, maybe that's something that should be added in the new Fast and Furious movie. A pet rock. Sorry. I made myself laugh there. Ah, there's the snake. How are we? Are we in a different planet? I don't quite understand how you do that, but here we are. In space. And for some reason, Kel had a flag to plant on this moon, planet? I'm unsure. Ah, the birth certificate. Sorry, it still gets a chuckle out of me. No way, look at this thing fluttering in the wind. I'm not sure if a regular certificate should flutter like that, but oh well. So majestic, so beautiful. Hero, do something. Hero seems tired. Like Sheikah. In my mind, that's what Sheikah looks like right now. Otherworld campsite. Cattail field. Let us go to the campsite first. Ah, what a otherworld. What a nice, fun little looking house. There also seems to be a dragon with very odd wing house. And of course, Mari beat us up here. Perhaps Mari's an otherworldly being like me. I can slip from place to place. I must check on something. I will be right back. I have returned. There is a crack forming in the walls of Cafe Nocturne that must be patched immediately, or you tend to get portals that open up. And those tend to not be very good. Now, let us save again. I'm quite a fan of saving frequently in games. Though I also don't quite know. There's somebody wanted on this other world. What kind of side quest do you have? Son! We looked away less than a second and he's gone and ran off again. Could you keep an eye out for me? You'll know when you see him. He looks just like me. So we have a new side quest to look for someone's son. Ah, a Minotaur lives in... Minotaur? That is the one with 4 legs, correct? Minotaur. No. Centaur. Minotaur is the bull-headed one. I'm Small, the world's smallest centaur. Well, I guess my question. Ah, I hope you have a good day, test tube. I hope it treats you well. And remember, you're always welcome to Cafe Nocturne. Ah, I see. He has won awards for Tiniest Centaur. Most Horse, 2nd place. Did a horse win 1st place? Littlest Centaur, 1st place. Smallest Centaur, 1st place. Littlest Centaur, 1st place. I don't know if I expected a centaur to live inside of a dragon, but... very moe. Hi, I'm Pessy. As you probably noticed, I love Sweetheart. I got every piece of merchandise she's ever released. I got Sweetheart posters, figures, stickers, shirts, her entire discography, and everything else you can think of. I'm certain you won't find a more thorough collection anywhere else in the world. Calling me a superfan is an understatement. I am the ultimate fan. Let me tell you about the time I almost met Sweetheart. We just happened to be eating at the same restaurant. It was fate, I think. We ordered the same meal, too. Not like I totally saw what she ordered and copied her or anything. I even tried to pay for her meal, but I just bought a new release Sweetheart life-size statue the day earlier and I couldn't afford to. Which I guess ended up being a good thing since the girl turned out to be some regular girl wearing a costume that kind of looked like Sweetheart's anyway. Not like I couldn't tell in the first place. Only a poser fan would ever mistake a regular person for Sweetheart. Something tells me this girl is a poser. Obnoxious looking person. Statue made in the likeness of an obnoxious looking person. It would seem that Sweetheart to us is a obnoxious person. This place used to be a pristine wildlife preserve, but due to a recent boom in tourism, it's starting to accumulate a lot of trash. Pick up your trash, people. It's not hard. That is true for everyone. Please pick up after yourself. Oh, this is quite a funky beat. What shall the recycler give us? Ah. So if we pick up cans and put them in the recycling machine, it will give us clams. Good to know. Do we have any more cans? No, we are out of cans. Let us continue. I'm not quite sure of what we need to do, but... Space Pirate Guy. Halt, children. You are now entering the vicinity of the Captain of the Space Pirates, the Master of the Solar System, the Prince of the Universe, the one and only Captain Space... you're entering the house of Space Boyfriend. Very interesting name. I want to be a space pirate too. I think most of us, given the opportunity, would like to be a space pirate. It is indeed something I would like to try. Perhaps there's a dimension out there that does have space pirates. I shall go looking for it one day. Yesterday, me and the guy spent the day cleaning and throwing away all of his trash. I did leave my old job for this. I had no babysitter. Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds awful. Maybe we could talk some sense into him. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Space Boyfriend's got two sides to him, you see. We should at least try. You never know. He might know something about Basil. Or maybe he knows where to find my pet rock Hector. If we find Hector on this other world, I'd be quite curious. How do you drop something on what? The world? Maybe I should call this... What would you call the ground? Or this is other world, so maybe the other place is just world? I'm guessing this is Space Boyfriend? Whose Space Boyfriend is he? Uh-oh, Space Boyfriend doesn't look good. Don't worry, I'll handle this. Maybe you shouldn't do that. My precious sweetheart. Oh, he sounds so sad. There must be a way to help him. Cough, 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 oh my sweetheart. Where have you run off to now? Oh no, not again. Space Boyfriend's feeling the heavy blues. Here, my guy, this'll cheer you right up. Huh? Why isn't anything playing? Oh, I just realized all the planets are back there. Oh no. The boombox. It's empty. He's never gonna wake up now. Or even worse, he's gonna wake up angry. Oh man, oh man. Where could that special mixtape be? Is this our new quest? What's the big deal? It's just a cassette, right? Well, you see, whenever Space Boyfriend is away from Sweetheart, he gets really sad and lies in bed all day. The only way to snap him out of it is by playing his special mixtape. There's only one in the universe like it. Oh, I see. Space Boyfriend isn't sick. He's lovesick. If Space Boyfriend stays like this, the once great collation of the space pirates will be lost for eternity. Oh man, that sucks. That blows. Well, let's go. Wait, where are you going? We should help him out. You should know that it really sucks to lose something important to you. Don't you dare bring Hector into this. I'm talking about when you stole my stuffed toy. I don't remember anything like that. Oh, sweetheart. My perfect goddess. My sweet jelly-filled donut. Perhaps if I ever get a partner one day, I shall call them a jelly-filled donut. Is that romantic? Is that romantic, chat? Being called a jelly-filled donut? Let us help him, because I feel that this is important to the story. A junkyard key. Oh. You can get through... You can get there through the secret entrance to Space Boyfriend's backyard. Pretty convenient, eh? What a nice looking little walkway. What is that? You've really done it now, dude. I hope the captain won't be too mad when we tell him his favorite planet is missing. You know how he gets when he's angry. Buddy, you're not supposed to call him captain anymore. You have to call him Space Boyfriend, remember? Oh yeah, that's right. You know, dude, sometimes I wonder if we're even space pirates anymore. Ever since that sweetheart came along, we haven't done anything cool. We should just quit and get real jobs. Don't talk nonsense, buddy. What is life for us if not the space pirate life? I'm sure the captain will come to his senses one day and we'll all fly again. We just have to believe in him. Thanks, dude. You're always there when I need you. Now it's time to find... That is an interesting looking enemy. A worm coming out of a little wormhole. Ah, perhaps that's the joke in all of this. One moment. I'm bringing up my little chart. I really should learn the attack order of... Aha! That did a very good amount of damage. Ah, the name of the enemy is Wormhole. I think the next time, because we only have 20 minutes left, I think the next time I find a save spot, we shall wrap up for the day. My good men, I'm looking for some art, fear not, for I will know when I have found it. Ah, a new area. Unfortunately, me opening Cafe Nocturne 30 minutes late has led to less time being able to play games. Most definitely probably not really made of gold. Useless in battle. Hmm. An interesting thing to equip, then. This seems to have some sort of key mechanic. Also, a very odd-looking junkyard. How it's compartmentalized. Hopefully I used that term correctly, and hopefully I pronounced it correctly. What is this enemy? One is sad. Though instead of making someone happy, mad. Mad is strong against sad. No one seems to be too low on health. Hopefully I don't regret those words. Also, I'm not sure what Hero's cook skill does. Perhaps I shall look into that. Maybe some form of healing skill. I shall have Omori eat a snack. Heals a friend for 75% of their hearts. Can be used outside of battle. It costs 10. So the cost is quite high. Oh, and unfortunately Kel is about to die. My bad. Become toast. We shall heal him soon as well. I believe he's the first to move. Unfortunately, Hero is the one that became toast. Which is unfortunate. Should I use the life gem? Should I use the life gem? I believe we'll be able to get past this fight just fine, so I won't use it right now. Aha! We are victorious! Besides Hero. But we are victorious! I've learned Bread Slice. Unfortunately, Hero will not make it to level 5 because he is a slice of toast. Perhaps at some point as well we should buy more candy. Let us go back one screen. I am curious if there is a place to save nearby. A granola bar. Perhaps deeper into the junkyard. Ah, I see. Interesting. That is a new system. Though I am also slightly curious if that has any effect in combat. Ah, dial-up. I shall massage dial-up. Maybe Hero will be level 5 now. Aha! Good. Rude person. There's no need to fuss, I'll handle this one. Tag me, Omori. I'm quite fond of the little tagging, not to call them animations, but pictures. He was really putting on the charm. Nice person. Okay. I do see a key. How we get to said key, on the other hand, is another question entirely. It seems like once we're on a conveyor belt, we can't leave the conveyor belt until it's over. Which, unfortunately for us, we are stuck on this one. Quite the interesting little puzzle. Ah, what is in here? It is Life Jam Guy. I sell Life Jam, it really works. Would you like a free demo? Ah, I didn't quite want to do this. I'm fairly certain how Life Jam works. Aubrey rose again. Life Jam Guy explains the benefits of Life Jam. Enjoy your free samples. Goodbye now. How did you like my free demo? I'm kidding. I know you loved it. Oh, I see you're still hurt. No worries, I will heal you. Good, good. No, thank you. Let us grab our key. No, I do not wish to be on this conveyor belt forever, but it seems like we don't have a choice. We shall be riding this conveyor belt forever. Forever! And here we are. A photo of someone familiar. That is not the only time we have seen that. Ah, some free Life Jam. Because of how close on time I'm running. Ah! Perfect. A roasted chicken. And we shall save and go back to Cafe Nocturne for a little bit. that was Omori for today. I feel like we haven't made too much progress. Perhaps I can. On the weekdays, it seems to be a little harder to keep Cafe Nocturne open for so long. Perhaps on a weekend I can keep it open for a little longer. And we can get more progress done. But let us head back to the cafe for now. Ah, and here we are. Let us turn the music back on, yes? I would like to thank everyone who stopped by today. I very do much appreciate it. So let us relax for a little bit. I do believe that perhaps next time we shall do a just chatting stream. Or you all can recommend me maybe some YouTube videos to watch, or we can maybe talk about coffee. I'm quite unsure, maybe a little bit of both. Let me disable the Omori warning. Again, please keep in mind that there is a poll going on currently on the Twitter for another game to play. And also, feel free to leave a suggestion for a game you'd like to see me play down in the suggestion box down below. Again, thank you all so much for stopping by today. I will be able to keep the connection between Cafe Nocturne and Twitch for about 5 minutes. Perhaps next time as well, since it is a just chatting stream, we can talk more about my slightly, as you may call it, scuffed debut. We can talk a little bit more detail about maybe some of the things I like and more about me in general. And I would also love to learn more about you all. Thank you for stopping by, Hale. It's very much appreciated. I appreciate everyone who chats, who lurks, who's just here. I wish to enjoy I've misspoke there. I wish to provide you with a comfortable environment. Those so-called coffee shop vibes. And I would like to think in the near future I will have a guest on. I also need to work on the Discord some more. Some progress has been made, but not much. Perhaps tomorrow I can sit down and work on it a little bit more. And as I said, once the Discord's open, and we have talked enough, I will be able to give you a behind-the-counter key, so you can stop in at any time. I would like to interact with you all on a little bit of a better level. While Twitch chat is nice to interact with you all, I would like to be able to actually talk to you all, have a proper conversation. So those who I trust will be able to come back into Cafe Nocturne and chat at any time they may like. Well then, the connection between Cafe Nocturne and Twitch is slowly losing its power, so I shall call it for today. Again, thank you all for stopping by. Next time we shall do something slightly different, as I said. Do a little bit of a just chatting stream. I do not know what day that may be. Perhaps today is what, Monday? I believe the next time I have a break in my schedule will be on Thursday. So Thursday we can all sit down and have a nice chat. I shall keep you all informed, of course, through the Bird app. So a follow on there is much appreciated. I hope you all have a fantastic night, and I shall see you all Thursday. Goodbye, everyone.